Okay, you want to...
Wait. Guys, do you want to move up? You're not going to be able to see it. If he was a horse, he'd be a 17-hand, probably tall. Actually, he's very much like Smokey. Very level-headed horse that learns easily, is open to new things. He'd be the perfect horse. Oh my goodness. Good legs, good back, nice hind end for jumping.
At the age of 12, she found her calling, horses. She now runs the Nativity Riding Academy, while he is a brilliant computer techie who works on military software communication systems. Together, they make up the Geek Whisperer. This is the story of how they came to be. As a youngster, Rich was an avid Mets fan, and one of his fondest memories was watching Gary Carter hit a game-winning home run on opening day when he was 8 years old. Unfortunately, when Rich got home that day, he had chicken pox, proving that even back then, the Mets could make you sick. Following high school, he attended Polytechnic University in Farmingdale, getting his undergraduate degree in computer engineering and his graduate degree in computer science. Apparently, the school never got over his leaving because as soon as he finished, they closed down the campus, moved to Brooklyn, and put up a Walmart. Rich has worked for the same company, Telephonics, for the past 14 years.
If it wasn't for Rich, we never would have tracked down Osama.
Partly because he's an indispensable worker, but also because they know their building would make an excellent spot for a new Walmart. Rich is also active in the community and has served as the Grand Knight for the Farmingdale Knights of Columbus.
A lot of people think Richie's a quiet kind of guy. Some people think he's a little shy. Extremely quiet.
He's quiet. Answers direct questions only. Will not engage anybody in a conversation unless spoken to.
I used to go to other councils and they say, "Are you the Grand Knight?" I says, "No." They says, "Who's your Grand Knight?" "Rich Ferrara." "Who?" "Rich Ferrara." Nobody knew him. And Rich Ferrara was like a phantom. Because, why? He was never at councils. He was always out drinking. He used to go to the bar around the corner at the JD's place, which is a biker bar. And it's all he used to do, sit there and drink. You know, these biker chicks are, tattoos all over their body. And he's telling them, "Let me see your tattoo." You know, he made Angel Dice Clay look like a saint.
He is also very close to his older brother, Nick Jr., who helps the Nassau Police Department issue arrest warrants. He can ask his brother to arrest anybody. When he asked Teresa to marry him, if for some reason she had said no, right now she'd probably be in the slammer.
Like she'll come up to you, she'll have a conversation with you, and you'll just automatically love her, and you're gonna want to be around her. She's a fun person to be around.
In addition to her parents, Teresa's major role models were her grandmother Helen and her grandfather Charlie. Her grandparents were married for 58 years, more than all 8 of Larry King's marriages put together.
When she took up with the horses, we knew, she was going to be solid and we didn't have to worry where her time was going to go.
As a teenager, she saved up her money and bought a horse named Zephyr. But when it came time to go to college, there was a question of what exactly would happen to Zephyr. She chose Wilson College in Pennsylvania for its veterinary program. Wilson, of course, also being the name Tom Hanks gave to the volleyball in the movie Castaway to keep from going insane. Because most girls go to college hoping to land a boyfriend and have a stable relationship. Teresa was taking her horse to college because she had landed a stable. After college, Teresa lived life to the fullest. With help from her dad, she opened up the Nativity Riding Academy, now in its 6th year, with rides and lessons for children and adults of all ages. The first horse for her academy was named Vinny. Vinny became the first Italian stallion in her stable. Rich, of course, is now her last.
When I first came to Teresa, I don't know why, but I was just drawn to Vinny. He'll be so excited to see me, and I love him. If I'm having a bad day or something, I'll go to the barn and it'll just cheer me up.
Another horse, Revelation, a registered quarter horse, could conceivably have been a racer. Then there is Angel, a medium-sized pony, and there is a miniature chocolate palomino, Nativity Star, who is perfect for small children because at just 34 inches tall, he's really not as much of a horse as he is a large dog who can take a saddle. In contrast, at over 16 feet long, is Smoke and Thunder. Her horses are almost all straight from the Bible. Her academy is called Nativity, and her horses include Angel, Revelation, Nativity Star, and of course Vinny, because we all know the chapter in the Bible called Vinny.
I learned compassion from Teresa.
Teresa's veterinary skills came in handy when one of those horses she bought, Revelation, was suffering from years of neglect and mistreatment from its previous owner,
Revelation almost died a couple years ago, and she saved him.
which bodes well for her marriage to Rich, because Rich can feel safe knowing that if he's ever under the weather, Teresa will work just as hard to avoid having to ever put him down.
There was a swing dance at the Squadron 56.
What's a swing dance?
By chance, both Rich and Teresa attended a young adult Catholic night at the 56th Fighter Group.
Met, we started talking, and we hit it off. We went out one day.
The two began a pre-Christmas evening by driving around looking for holiday lights.
And I thought, well, if I go to a really cool neighborhood with cool houses, maybe we'll see some cool lights.
But they made the mistake of going to Nissaquag, a Jewish neighborhood. So other than a few menorahs, there were no lights.
And he's like, yeah, where are the lights?
For Teresa, Rich was the grounded, strong partner with whom she could share her spirit of adventure, and together they both had a strong sense of faith and spirituality.
Most people who know it, have gotten to know us, have seen that, it works simply because of love, and he's grounding.
Couldn't have designed a better son-in-law. They balance off each other.
They took a class on marriage where Rich learned some important insights, such as making sure to always put the toilet seat down, and learning to repeat key phrases like, "Yes, dear," "I'm sorry," "It was all my fault," and "You're always right, honey."
I wish you only much happiness, health, and prosperity in the future.
You guys were made for each other.
Teresa, I gotta tell you something, honey. You're in for a big surprise. He's not the nice guy you think he is.
Rick, in the words of our grandfather, very wise man, just remember to love many, trust few, and always paddle in your own canoe. And in the words of another very wise man, may the Schwartz be with you.
We wish both of them well. And Richard is a wonderful, wonderful guy.
We're happy to see him get married, and he's got a lovely girl, and wish them all the best.
I couldn't ask for a better guy to marry my daughter, and I couldn't ask my daughter to have made a better choice.
Honey, I'm really glad we met that night at the 56th and I'm glad that we fell in love and that we're getting married. You've brought so much happiness and new experiences into my life. And
Yeah, I love him. I love you. And I think I'm not worried. I think we'll be good, It's awesome.
I'm Ray Cash, the father of the bride, with the big checkbook.
So now it's time.
She's like the sister I never had. She's like the sister I never wanted. I have a sister.
You girls in therapy.
As years go on and on and on, you'll have him trained. He will be your little puppy. And you will pet him and smother him, and he will just love you to death.
If it wasn't for Rich, we could have never caught Lindsay Lohan, the real threat to society.
so much. Congratulations, Rich and Teresa. Thank you, and have a great rest of the night.